2003 Nissan Altima 3.5, my old car. I donated it to a family, and the lady that drives it said that it's been smelling like gas big time. I won't have to troubleshoot too much because she said that it has to do with the fuel pump. She had a gentleman try to fix it. She said they patched it up with some kind of a sealant or something. She don't know what they used, but on these cars, the fuel tank and the fuel pump is under the back seat, so we're gonna pull the back seat off and we'll see what's going on. All right, YouTubers, the way you remove the bench seat is there should be a little, like a hook here or a clip. You pull on it. So you pull on it and you lift the seat up at the same time. And there's one on each side. There's one on that side too. So let me use both hands. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you can see. I'm gonna try to stay out of your way, but I'm gonna pull that clip down here and lift the seat up. So there's that one. Same thing on this side. Lift the seat out. And that's what we're looking for. The fuel pump's under there. I'm gonna go through the other side, so I'll stay out of your way. Ouch, my knees. And you can use it's got for like a Phillips or even a screwdriver. I'm gonna use these pliers, needle nose. You just gotta do half a twist on these, and I'll get a close-up look so you can see. Okay, let me get the camera close. Okay, here's a close-up of what I was doing. I'm just turning these little plastic thingamajigs, and I think they got an arrow there, which way to go. Just line them up, and then we can pull this off. Ooh, doggy. Now I see what they did. Okay. At the end, I'm not going to put anybody down, They tried. That guy's not a mechanic. He put the JB Whale on it. And I've used JB Whale before and stuff, but I've used it on gas, on stuff that uses gas, and I never had issues. Maybe he just didn't put it right. But anyway, let's take a look at it. I'm gonna unhook this first. There's got a little clip here you press on, and you pull it out. There we go. That's the power that goes to it. Boy, it does smell like gas. Let me get my pliers to get this off. That looks broken. Let me take a closer look. I can't see. I need some light. You got a match or something? Lighter? Nah, just kidding. All right, YouTubers, make sure you put your safety glasses on, because I'm gonna disconnect this line. It's probably gonna squirt gas. All right, I got a nice cushion here, so my knees won't hurt. I'm gonna use my clip remover pliers. Even with these pliers, these are a pain in the asparagus. Yeah, let me get something else. Okay, I'm gonna use a little screwdriver or a pig. I don't know which one's gonna work. I think this side already came out. It's this side. I gotta push that clip in. Boy, that's being a pain in the rear. This side. Come on, you bugger. See, a little bit of gas came out. Oh yeah, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pinch these ears down like that, and it's supposed to bring these little protruding plastic tips in, which allow it to free up from here. In other words, those little ears on that plastic, this little thing here, are sticking out like that, and then don't let it come out. What you're trying to do is push them in so this will come out. All right, guys, the way I remove these things, you can take a hammer and a chisel and hit it right here till it starts turning But I found that this works pretty good too. Let me set it up in there. It's just an oil wrench using the this rubber, kind of like a belt, serpentine belt. And this works pretty good for me. If I can get in there. Seatbelt out of the way. Hi. Walk with me. And you just turn it. There we go. At least it'll loosen it up if anything. Well, watch how everything comes out, guys. This comes out first. And then, whew, there's a little pressure in there. Let me take my gloves off. All right, I'm gonna put on some rubber gloves. And you got a seal right there. I'm not gonna, well, I was gonna try not to disturb it, but it's gotta come out. And be careful with the float. Tip it over. There's the float. If any gas comes out of it. All right, YouTubers, I was curious where it was leaking from, so I knocked off a lot of that JB weld right there. Y'all see that crack? I wasn't sure if that was it, so I put it in the car. You can test it like that. I shoved it in the car. I just held the hose with my hand. I plugged it in and started the car, and it was just squirting from right here. Little squirt, so that's where it's cracked. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to install the new one. They don't have it yet. They're gonna get it next week, so I'm just gonna go through the steps on how to put it back in, and it's just a reverse, but I'll do it real quick so y'all can get an idea. Like I said, guys, it's the same thing as pulling it out, but you're just going in with it. Hey, there's a fish in there. Not really. Just tilt it like this, and this is what you're gonna have to watch out with this little gasket. You can put it on there first if you want to, and then try to slide this on there, or just leave it on like I'm doing it. I'm not gonna throw it in there because it will get full of gas. Set it down there, make sure this gasket goes on there nice and neat, and then push it down, and then start putting the thought I had lost it. When you put the pump, this hose keeps popping on the way, getting in the way, so just push this aside, put this on there, and the pump's already in there. You might have to hold the pump down and then start twisting it, and make sure you get it on there tight. Just tighten it with the oil wrench like what I had, or use some big pliers. They have special tools for this too. If you want to, you can go rent it or whatever, but that's how it goes in. Sorry guys, sorry I couldn't put the new one in, but that's the way you do a fuel pump on a 2003 Nissan Altima. Again guys, thanks for watching. Like always, y'all are awesome, and God bless you.